There is something I need to say, and I need to say it carefully, because what I'm about to reveal was never meant to encourage women. It was meant to monitor them. Before I came to Christ, I was trained to watch people who were about to experience divine elevation, not celebrities, not pastors, women, often quiet, overlooked, exhausted women who carried something heaven had marked. In the occult, we didn't wait until blessings arrived. We watched for the signs that came before: the pressure, the isolation, the internal shaking. Those signs meant movement was coming. And here's the part most people don't understand. When God prepares a major blessing for a woman, life often gets harder, not easier. I've watched women cry in prayer, thinking they were failing God, when in reality, they were being prepared. I've seen demonic resistance intensify, not because someone was weak, but because something valuable was close. If you're watching this and you feel like something is shifting, but you can't name it, if your life feels quiet on the outside, but turbulent on the inside, if you've been asking God, what is happening to me? This message is for you. I'm going to share 7 signs I was trained to recognize, signs that revealed when heaven was about to move in a woman's life in a major way. These are not emotional signs, they are spiritual indicators. And if more than one resonates, don't be afraid. Preparation often feels like disruption before it feels like reward. The first sign is almost always misunderstood: sudden separation. People drift, relationships shift, conversations feel forced. You're not angry, but you're no longer comfortable where you once belonged. In the occult, this was one of the clearest indicators that God was repositioning someone. Blessings require space, and space often comes through separation. This isn't isolation caused by rejection. It's separation caused by misalignment. You didn't change overnight, but what once fit you doesn't anymore. Many women feel guilty during this phase. They try to hold onto old connections out of loyalty. But preparation requires release. If you've been feeling alone but not abandoned, this is not punishment. It's pruning. This one confuses many women. You feel emotional weight, but you can't explain why. You're not depressed. You're not hopeless. But you feel stretched, like something inside you is being expanded. In the occult, we called this capacity stress. It meant a person was being prepared to carry something larger than what they currently held. Blessings require capacity. God doesn't pour into containers that would break under the weight. So He strengthens the inside first. If you've been feeling emotionally sensitive, reflective, or unusually aware of your inner world, this isn't weakness. It's preparation. Let me be very clear here. Not all resistance comes from wrongdoing. Sometimes resistance increases because progress is near. I watched demonic pressure intensify around women who were walking in obedience, because obedience attracts promotion. You may notice delays where things once flowed, confusion where clarity used to exist, opposition that doesn't match your actions. This isn't because God is displeased, it's because movement is happening. Resistance is not proof of failure, it's often proof of value. This sign is quiet but powerful. You feel a growing desire to let go of things you once tolerated, habits, patterns, environments, even beliefs about yourself. Not because someone told you to, because something inside you says, this can't come with me. In the occult, we knew elevation always required shedding. You cannot carry old versions of yourself into new seasons. If you've been feeling called to simplify, cleanse, or release, even without knowing what's next, this is not confusion, it's readiness. Here's one many women don't recognize. Your prayers change. You stop performing. You stop explaining. You stop pretending you're okay when you're not. Your prayers become quieter, but deeper. In the occult, we feared honest prayer more than loud prayer. Because honest prayer removes masks, and masks are how delay survives. If your prayer life feels raw, stripped, or wordless at times, that's not spiritual dryness, that's intimacy. And intimacy always precedes blessing. This sign happens internally before anything changes externally. You begin to see yourself differently, not arrogantly, not proudly, but accurately. You stop shrinking. You stop apologizing for existing. You stop doubting what God placed inside you. In the occult, this was the most dangerous stage because once identity shifts, control is lost. Blessings don't arrive just to improve circumstances. They arrive to confirm identity. If you've been feeling a quiet confidence growing, not loud, not boastful, this is a sign of preparation. The final sign is the calm that confuses people. Things slow down, nothing dramatic happens, and yet you feel alert, expectant, aware. In the occult, we knew stillness often preceded divine action. Heaven moves deliberately, not chaotically. This is not stagnation, it's alignment. If life feels paused, but not empty, don't rush it. Stillness is not absence, it's positioning. I want to say this respectfully and truthfully. Women carry spiritual influence differently. In the occult, women were targeted early, not because they were weak, but because they were formative. What a woman carries affects families, generations, atmospheres. God prepares women deeply because their blessings ripple outward. If this message resonates with you, it's not accidental. Preparation recognizes preparation. Let me protect you for a moment. Do not panic. Do not compare. Do not rush. And most importantly, do not interpret pressure as rejection. The worst mistake women make during preparation is trying to escape the process instead of understanding it. What feels uncomfortable now is building endurance, clarity, and authority. Nothing is wasted. You don't need to strive. You need to stay receptive. Pray honestly. Rest intentionally. Release willingly. You don't need to know the full picture. Just stay aligned with the one preparing it. Blessings arrive best when the heart is ready, not desperate. If you feel seen by this message, let me tell you something I was never supposed to say. The preparation you're experiencing is not random. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. And you are not being tested for failure. You are being prepared for increase. What comes next will make sense of what you're carrying now. Stay steady, stay open, stay aligned. Because when God prepares a woman, He prepares more than a moment. He prepares a future.